Okay, I'm gonna do a video on this Barnett crossbow. I'm gonna be just talking about different things, just whatever comes to mind. Y'all may find it interesting, y'all may want to just skip it. But anyway, I'm bored and I thought this might be interesting. So here we go. This is a Barnett wildcat. What you see is not exactly what you get. I'll tell you why. This brush, toothbrush, I put that on there. I actually got the idea off of YouTube, watching another guy. I don't know his name right off, but I saw him doing that because these wildcats are notorious for when you lay the boat. I may call it an arrow sometime. I'm not trying to be correct, like a clip in magazine. I don't care about that. So I'm going to call it an arrow. When you lay the arrow up here, they're real bad to stick up and to the left. Anybody that already has one knows that. But yeah, Barnett, from what I understand, is aware of the problem. But they didn't fix it, not with these. Anyway, put this toothbrush on here. Like I said, I'm just going to be rambling around, talking about different things. Some of it you'll find interesting, some of it you'll find just a waste of your time probably. But the main thing is just to talk about this and kill some time. Maybe it'll help some of y'all save some money too, because I probably got more money in this thing right here than I do this whole crossbow. Which leads me to, before I forget, the reason I got a recurve style is because, well, these are $200 straight from Barnett as of 2024. And yeah, all the limbs, whether they're split limbs or whatever, they crack and break. Don't matter the name of the crossbow, expensive ones and cheaper ones, whatever. But when you get into the recurve style, I'm not hearing or seeing these break. Of course, yes, you lose a lot of feet per second. You have to excuse my deep breathing. I have COPD. Should never smoked. Don't smoke. Anyway, yeah. So I chose this kind. It's not because of the money thing. I could have bought one. I wouldn't spend more than $500 on any crossbow. I don't care what the name is. But yeah, I probably got, I got $200 in the bow, and it comes with pretty much everything you see, except for the little spider things, whatever you want to call them, the string silencers and these little limb savers, which I can't tell you that does any good. I just know it looks good. I use crossbows. I mean, not crossbows, excuse me. Actually, it's the first year using one. I already killed a deer with it. I used compound bows for years. I'm an old man. And yeah, I just can't say these ever do any good on anything. I just know they look cool, so I stuck them on there. But yeah, let's see what I'm trying to tell you here. This here is another flaw in this bow, other than the boat sticking up here in high left, which I fixed with this. I'm saying too many times, but y'all got the point. These this quiver here, when you put your hand in here, there's no room. I'm still bumping it a little bit, not too bad. But what I've done was I put some spacers here. I took those screws out. Let me go back over here. I took those screws out that came with it, and I put some spacers in there that I found up. I think they'll come off of a TV stand, I don't know. But you can probably find them somewhere, those spacers right there, and get you some longer screws. And that'll help it stick out a little bit. And I think that new one they've come out with recently, recurve style from Barnett, I think it kind of sticks over a little bit. I'm not positive on that, but I think from the pictures, they did fix that part a little bit. From what I saw in the picture with my big old wide hand, it still need to be over further. I think I'd prefer them going this way. But if you're going to take that off when you get to the hunting site, that ain't nothing to even talk about. If you're going to be up in the trees, kind of aggravating not to leave it on there. And, you know, I hunt from a tree stand, so I like it on there. Okay, let's see what else I want to talk about. Talking about saving money. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on a crossbow. It would be a lot more powerful, because the limbs are cracking. I don't want to go into all that, but a lot of it has to do with the speed. They're selling the speed, that number, 450, whatever. I'm just throwing something out there, but once you get up above 350, it's like they didn't make the limbs, feet per second. It's like they didn't make the limbs strong enough. And they shoot these little light boats, not these, but some light boats with it to get that speed, because speed sells. And you end up with light boats, light arrows. And yeah, you're breaking stuff. So it's somewhere around the 350 mark, you're probably still okay. But when you get above that, you're gonna take a chance of your limb breaking, and you still may do if you don't shoot the right boats. And that goes into a lot of other talk I don't want to go into with grains and what they call FOP or something and all that, talking about this end of the weight versus that end and all that junk. Anyway, yeah, what I found is that even back when I used to, well, maybe not long ago, but when I was using a crossbow, I usually wait for a deer to get about 20 yards, and I didn't have to worry about him jumping the string. And yeah, I did use Matthews. I've used good high dollar bows, but deer jumping the string, I know what that is. You let a deer get 20 yards, it don't matter, they ain't gonna jump no string. And that's what I do now, even with this. Let's just stick to it. I let the deer get 20 yards. I don't really shoot past 20 yards. I don't plan to, because I'm just starting to do this, and I didn't do it with my compound bow, so I'm not going to do it with this. So 20 yards and under, they're not going to jump string no way. But as you'll see, I do have it marked out to 30. I might want to shoot a squirrel or something, you never know. But anyway, let's see what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, save you some money. And $200 for this, and you get everything with it except that toothbrush and this. And hope I'm pointing at my camera and this. You don't get that. And you don't get no sling, and you don't get no cocking rope. Not with a wildcat. Maybe that new one you might, I don't know. But I already had one. I shortened it up. That helps if you'll shorten these up because they're too long. But you'll figure that part out. Shorten them up. And yeah, let's see what else I want to tell you right quick about that. I think that's about it on this. Anyway, I went cheap. And something breaks, then I won't be crying, okay? These are Regox. How you say that? I got these off of eBay or Amazon. They wasn't very high at all, and they're 20-inch. And then I got these. I don't go pay no $30 for no 3 of them. I got them off Temu or somewhere. I think it was Temu. You'll find them. It's like 6 of them. I think it's around 12 bucks. It's hard to do anything one-handed. Hold on a second. It's on, and it's off. I can get, there you go. That wasn't very high at all. And these right here are the knockoff versions of the, I'm gonna say the Grim Reaper. If I can pick it up, Grim Reaper. You see it's the kind that opened up. It's a fixed and a mechanical hybrid. I haven't yet used that, but it's a copy of a Grim Reaper Extreme or Bloodsport, something like that. Anyway, it wasn't very high for 6 of them. This right here, I know you all know what that is. That's the original Rage, but it's the knockoff version. I got those for $1 a piece. I think I got that one for sure on eBay for 24, or the 24 pack with some extra collars in there, and it was $1 a piece, so $24. So yeah, I went cheap. Now I'm talking about this here. You can get these off Temu too, but not this one. Well, I wouldn't think you'd get this one. This is a True Glow. It cost $79. But anyway, I'm gonna show you the crosshairs in it going in over here. We'll go to that first. I did have that on there, and I actually liked it. But I'm gonna try the scope again. I was only trying to scope at Target, but I shot the deer with this one. Anyway, this is what it would be. Let me zoom in there. If you can read that top mark, 10 to 15, and the center little dot there. Of course, it's got these settings, 20 to 25. Little setting, I don't know if you can see it. If you ain't familiar with them. Little settings right here. Anyway, I use that one. It looks like this. And yeah, let me go back over here. That's 20, 25, and then that bottom one there was 30. Now, I wouldn't be shooting that far no way, but that is what it is. And then this is the scope that comes with it. I got it wrote down up here. I'll leave it still right here in case y'all want to pause and look at that. It'll make better light. There we go. Right there. And what it's saying is Just a little note, broadhead, 100 to 125. I wasn't seeing no difference in them. Maybe an inch sometimes, but probably with me. And I shot quite a bunch. So the 100 grain to 125, either one is, all this still adds up about the same. Not enough to talk about a difference. And the boats are 20 inch and they are the Reeboks, however you say it. Can't never keep up with that, Reeboks. Everything just blurred. I should have cleaned off. Let me clean this off. I'm gonna be aggravated like this. Anyway, yeah, got those real cheap off Temu. It was a 6-pack, should have got me 12 of them. I got these real cheap off of Temu. Hadn't used them yet. Got these off of eBay, $1 piece. Yeah, I got several of them. I got a bunch more than that anyway. I'm rambling again. But I pretty much told y'all I was going to be rambling throughout this. Here's something I wanted to tell you too. If you get this here put in the wrong place by accident, you can't get your string, back in there. It's because you've moved that. So you can take your, actually you can take one of these, right? Well, you can take anything, screwdriver, whatever, and stick in there and push it back out of the way. Because your boat, when you stick your boat in there, you need to push it all the way back. And it'll seat too. Now, that's another thing I'm trying to explain, is you gotta make sure when you put your boat in there, you push it all the way back and make it seat. And if you're having trouble, you probably bumped that on safe without that in there, so you'll have to move your boat out of the way. Just take it out and push that thing back where it goes right there. You don't see in there. Push it back where it goes. And then when you pull that string back, it'll pop it back on safe. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. There's one more thing I saw too here. I hope I don't forget it. I was going to tell you. Oh yeah. This trigger, be better if I point it. This trigger, you just get a lot of play, and even after you cock it and you're ready to shoot, it's like you got to push, boom, and it surprises you. So what you can do here is make sure you got a bolt in it, because you don't want to dry fire it, but put your bolt in it, point it in a safe direction, maybe at the ground when you're out there to go hunt. And then leave that on safe. Don't mess with it, but make sure it is on safe, which it's going to have to be, like I was just now talking about, for that air, the boat to seat back in there correctly anyway. And then just leave that alone, make sure it's on safe, and pull that trigger a little bit, and it's going to take out a little bit of play. It'll be like tight like that. You'll feel it come out, and it'll stay right there like that. Then when you do put it over on fire, when you go to touch that thing, you better be ready. Practice with it. Don't go hunting and do it. Go out in the yard and practice doing that. But yeah, cock it, put your boat in there, make sure it's on safe, because it should have went on safe. And then point at your target and push this, and then put it on fire. And then when you push this, you're gonna see a difference. It's gonna fire when you want it to, not when you. It's not gonna surprise you. You're gonna see a difference. You'll be saying, "Damn, I'm glad that dude showed me that." If nothing else, but yeah. Anyway, point is, I saved money by buying this stuff, and people say, "Well, it ain't no good at paying $45 to $70 for these at your Walmart. They ain't no good." Yes, they are. There's even a guy who done a video on these things showing that they actually outperform the name brand. So don't be scared to get some knockoff versions. And these here work too. When I found that deer, actually, I took it back in the boat. That's right. Right here's the one I killed it with. I cleaned it up, made it look like new again. And that's the original one. Yeah, and it still works. Watch this, I'll show you. If I can push it, or do everything one-handed. My fingernail reach. Sorry it's taking so long. Well, I've almost had it. There you go. Anyway, I'm a cheapskate, but like I said, mainly it's because I don't want to be dealing with no broken limbs after paying no $500 or $1,000 for something. It ain't that I can't afford it. I just ain't gonna do it. I can kill a deer at 20 yards. I ain't shooting past that no way. And yeah, that's what I got going on here. Hope it all made sense to you. But they do have a new one out now, and I wish I could think of what it is. A CR. It's a wildcat. It's a Barnett wildcat CR. Maybe I better hush it. Maybe the CR is good enough. I think it is a CR. CRX. I don't know. Y'all see, it looks pretty cool. I haven't owned it, so I can't tell you if it's any better or not. I know it looks cooler as far as it looks, because it widens out right here and it shoots 40 feet, or 20 feet per second faster than this one. So this one's like 260. I think that other one was 280. I won't tell y'all no wrong numbers, but anyway, y'all can look it up. There's 2 of these wildcats now in the recurve style. So whichever one. But I don't know, you'll need that on the other one. I don't have that one to do a review on. But this is for people that's already bought this one and has it. If you want to extend that out, get your couple spacers and put it on there like I did. I don't know if this matters. I'm just recapping. I don't know if this matters. This definitely matters. And the most important thing would probably out of this whole video would be put one of these on here. Get you a toothbrush and stick it on there. That'd probably be the most important thing. Other than that, just saving money and just kind of telling you what those would do. And yeah, it'll take a deer down. Y'all have a good one, and I hope some of this made sense. And if it took your time and wasted, I'm sorry. Anywho, I got another video of me shooting this thing. I had it on YouTube, and it ain't on there no more. I may have to make another one. Or try to, if I can find it on my phone, I'll try to add it back. Anyway, y'all have a good one. It's a hawk out.